everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I will be budgeting out this week's paycheck, which is $495.05. If you are new, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a single mom to one beautiful daughter named Savannah. She is 11 years old and I'm 31 years old. I am currently saving up for a house. I am an independent contractor. I shop and deliver groceries to customers. So if you're a gig worker, you could probably relate to my budget. My paychecks are very inconsistent. Some weeks I can make as low as $500 and other weeks I can make as much as $1,000 or even more than $1,000 per week. So since my paychecks are inconsistent, that is why I like to budget out my money and I use the cash envelope system. That is just what has helped me, save the most amount of money. So yeah, it works for me, and I would love to share my journey with you guys. So yeah. All right, so this week's paycheck, $495.05, which is really on the low end. I am very sad, but that is okay. Gig work is just not what it used to be. I have noticed a steady decrease in the amount of money that I've been making, and I think there's multiple factors. I think a lot of people are struggling right now, and so they might not be placing a lot of orders. And then on top of that, I do think that people are probably tipping a little bit less. And then it's very oversaturated right now because I feel like a lot of people are trying to make their ends meet. And so people are, when they get done with their regular, maybe even a 9-to-5 job, they're, doing deliveries like Uber Eats or Walmart Spark. And so I've noticed there's a lot more drivers out there than usual. So yeah, there's a lot of factors. So I'm definitely going to have to keep that in mind moving forward, and I might have to get a regular job, which will make me so sad because I love the flexibility, and I feel like a lot of single parents love gig work just because of how flexible it is. Pick your own hours, and you don't have to ask a boss hey, can I have this day off? My daughter's graduating from 5th grade and, at this time I need to be there. It's just, it's super nice to just be able to be there for your kids, not have to ask for that time off. And or if they even get sick too, I remember having to call in because my daughter was sick, and it just sucks. So I'll have to keep that in mind. So let's move on to budgeting out this week's paycheck. All right, so with that paycheck amount, I am still going to be putting 15% into savings, which is $74.25. So that is going to leave me with $420.80. And then I need to deduct all my bills, which is $265. So obviously, since I get paid weekly, I figure out what my bills are going to cost me weekly as well. So if you are new, my bills this week is $265. I pay $169 for rent, $19 for storage, $18 for electric, $7 for internet, $10 for phone, $10 for car wash, $19 for car insurance, $2 for Walmart Plus, $3 for Spotify, $2 for TV streaming, and $6 for a gym membership. So with all those deductions, I only have $155.80 that I can spend this week. And also, if you are new, I do receive assistance for food, so I do not have to typically pay for groceries. We don't receive a ton, but basically I budgeted out to only spend $58 per week. So let's figure this paycheck out. I am going to start off with the first most important thing, since I do not have a lot of money to work with. So I think the most important thing would be gas money. So I'm going to give myself $60. Um, and then I'm just going to go through everything. Oh, and then I definitely need to give my daughter chore money. She gets $10 per week. All right. So I currently have $11 in my spending money. I think since I'm giving my daughter her chore money, I think I will take my usual $20 that I give myself every week. So I am up to $90 right now. Savannah, my daughter, currently has $29. For this section, it's everything for her besides clothing, basically. So I usually like to put in, $5 or $10 in there per week, but that won't be a necessity. The only thing that she currently needs are new books, but she doesn't even really necessarily need new ones. It's just she wants new ones. So I will wait on that. Household has 25. I have been replacing a lot of kitchen items, so I have been typically putting in $20 or $10 in there per week, but I'm going to skip that for this week. Beauty currently has 28. I usually put in $5 because that also is for like personal hygiene stuff as well, but this week I'm going to skip that. For me, clothes for me has $15. I usually put in $5 or $10, and I'm not going to do that this week. My daughter, for her, as far as clothing, she has $84. I usually put in $10 per week, but I'm not going to do that. Eating out currently has 0. I usually put in $20. I'm going to wait on that. I think if I have any extra money, I will put that into eating out. Because I usually put in $20 or $30 in there per week. Family fun currently has 131. I always put in $20 per week, but I think I'm going to have to skip that this week. I already put money into gas. Vehicles has $1,073. I like to put in $28 per week into there, which I am actually going to do that because I feel like this is an important section. So I am up to $118 right now. Time off has $612. This is just a section where if my paycheck is really low, I can actually grab from this section. And also if I take time off, I can grab from this section as well. So, I mean, ideally, if I really need the money this week, I can take from there, but I definitely want to plan not to. So I'm not going to even add any money into there. Usually I do add in $20 per week. Electronics has $230. I typically put in $20 per week, and this is because I am saving up for a backup computer for my daughter. But that will not be a necessity this week. Dental has $167 in there. I like to add in $10 per week just to be on the safe side. We don't have any bills or anything like that, but it's just in case. So I'm not going to add anything into there this week. Birthday has 25. My mom's birthday's coming up. I usually put in $5 in there per week, but I'm not going to do that this week. Gifts has $50. This is for Mother's Day, which I'll actually be visiting my mom actually in June for Mother's Day. I was going to come out this weekend, but we kind of changed plans, and I am going to go there in June because my daughter will have off. She's done with school late May, which is odd because I feel like she's always been done with school like 1 week after, like in June, but for some weird reason she has all of June off for summer break, so Yeah, so we are going to be visiting my mom in the summertime, so then we can kind of spend the night there and not have to worry about when to get back, because my daughter won't have school, and then my job is flexible, so I can just, take some time off if I need to. Holidays currently has $10. I don't think that we will need to add any money to that. Christmas has $157. I like to add in $20 a week for Christmas, but obviously that is not a necessity right now. Vacation has $480. I do like to add in $20 in there per week, and that is just for a goal to reach $1,000, within a year. So I am going to add in $20 into vacation. And then savings, I'm adding in that $74.25. And then Savannah has the $10 for her chore money. So I'm at $138 right now. So I believe I have $17 left, right? Yeah. So I have $17 left. So I will be adding that money into eating out, I think. Yeah. And if we decide not to eat out, I will put it into family fun for if we decide to do something. So yeah, that $17 is kind of in the air, but I'm pretty sure we will get something, maybe. That's a small budget. $17 though. We might have to go to maybe McDonald's or something if we do want to get some fast food this week. All right, you guys. Well, I think that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you do have a minute, definitely hit that like button, or, write a comment. It really helps out my channel grow. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.